Good morning. All right, I got some things that I'm going to go over. This is continuing us learning on solving for variables, okay? And we're going over misconceptions. I've got some people that are turning in some work. The work is great. I'm loving it, okay? We all make mistakes, and I didn't really teach some of it, so I need to go over it with you, okay? So, first things first, let's go over a problem that you saw something similar to on the first part of this week homework, okay? So it was something similar to A equals B times C all over 4. Something similar, okay? So I wanted you to solve for B, okay? So B, I need to get B on its own, right? If I need to get B on its own, we got to figure out a way of getting rid of C and 4, right? Well, 4 is in the denominator. If anything's in the denominator, what I tell you to do, we have to multiply it, right? But it's a number. Still got to multiply. It's all these are basically numbers. We just don't know what they are. So since we know this number is 4, then we still have to multiply it, right? So multiply times 4 on both sides. And then that cancels out, and we have 4a equals b times c. Well, is my b alone? No. I still got b next to c. I need to get this c out of the way, all right? And so c is in the numerator. Since it's in the numerator, I'm going to go ahead and divide. I'm going to divide by c on both sides. Boom. So there we go. B is on its own, right? Since it is on its own, I can actually put it over here. Still means the same thing, okay? There's your answer. Ta-da! Okay? Another misconception, okay? I'm going to leave it right there, pause it, and then you can continue on, okay? Another misconception, okay? What I saw is this, okay? It was A equals B minus C times D, right? Okay? The first one that y'all did where y'all added CD to the other side was golden. Perfect. Perfect. Good job. Okay? But the other one is I wanted to solve for C or D. Okay, so I'm going to say I want to solve for C. Okay? I need to get this guy on its own. So therefore I need to get rid of D and B. Well, before I can get rid of the multiplications, remember I have to get the other thing, the other variable that's not connected by multiplication. I need to move that over here. Well, this is a positive, so I need to subtract it. So subtract b from both sides, and you got a minus b, or negative b plus a, either or, both are right, equals, don't forget that negative c times d. Is my c on its own? No. So what do I got to do? Well, I got to get rid of that negative, and I need to get rid of that d. So what do? Well, I have to divide, and this is where a lot of people got confused. So hear me out. You divide by your negative and your d. You can do both at the same time. It's totally fine. Okay? Those cancel, but what do you have to do over here? You have to divide by negative d. I saw so many people do this. I saw so many people just do 1 and say, hey, you only do it here. But no, you have to do it to the whole side. Okay, the whole side. So this whole side, I have to do over negative d. Okay? So in a sense, this is your answer. Okay? Good. All right. So, because that canceled out as well, right? So next part is this new one, the new learning, okay? We have, as you could see, pi r squared, and that equals your area. I want to put A. It's supposed to be capital A, sorry. Area. I wanted you to solve for r, all right? And I believe it's actually another one. It's a volume or something. But I wanted you to solve for r. How are we going to solve for r here? Well, what we could do is first thing we have got to get it on its own, right? Right now, this pi is sticking to it and we need it out. So let's go ahead and we're going to divide by pi. Great, golden. Okay, now we have r squared dropping down. Is r on its own? Nope. What's in there? What's next to it? That's squared. How do I get rid of that squared? Well, if you square something, you can always square root it, right? Square root. That gets rid of the 2. That also means that you got to square root that whole side. It can look like that, or it could look like that. Either or, both are right. Okay? So, since you square root, that cancels that, and that comes out to just r. So, I know I'm doing a ton, right? So let me go just ahead and simplify. Your answer could be the square root of a, or the square root over the square root of pi, or it could be a over pi all square rooted. Either or, it would be correct. All right. For the most part, that's what I saw. So make sure that you remember that. Here is some key terms that you can remember. If it's in the numerator, then you have, and you need to get it out of there, then you divide. If it's in the denominator and you need it out of there, you need to multiply. Remember, variables have to be in the numerator. If it's in the denominator and you're trying to solve for it, you gotta multiply it to the other side so that you can get it in the numerator. Okay? I hope this helped. Still, email me if there's anything you have questions on. All right? This is a process and error. Not everyone can learn like this. Some people learn better by questions. So please let me know. Okay? Keep it up. Keep working. All right? And keep trucking. See you guys.